I'm here with Joe Exotic at the GW Animal Park, and he's telling me that he has some ligers here. Can you tell me a little bit about what the ligers are and what you're doing here at the park?
Okay, well, first of all, these are America's first Liligers, which is a little different than a liger. The liger was first discovered approximately 25 years ago, and then the Napoleon Dynamite thing kind of exploded the liger story up. You start out with a liger, which is a lion and a tiger, grow them up together, and they give birth to ligers. We started out here at this facility in 1999 and grew up a tiger and a lion together, and that produced us our first 6 ligers here at our park. So what we did was we tried to take one step further and see if they could actually breed, because everybody believed that ligers were sterile. So we raised up a white tiger with a liger and produced the world's very first ligers, which are extremely large, and they have large rosettes instead of stripes and spots. So 4 years ago, we thought that we would try putting a liger with a lion, and 4 years later, we gave birth to America's very first set of baby Liligers, and the only place in the world that this has ever happened is in Russia. So we're kind of proud to produce not only the first set of Liligers here in America, but we work very, very closely with some scientists that do genetics down at Texas A&M, and we not only proved that they can be crossbred genetically without any human interference, such as sperm testing or artificial insemination or anything like that, but we have proven that genetically crossbred animals are genetically stronger than purebred tigers and lions. So the big thing that I enjoy out of all of this is to protect the public out there. You have a lot of people in the world that are on fixed incomes and they love animals, and they're being deceived that crossbred animals are born with birth problems and they have shorter lifespans and all this. The first thing that we need to educate people is the difference between a birth defect and a genetic defect, because a birth defect can come in many ways of being in the mom's womb, and that is crippled legs, sideways heads, stuff like that is all birth defects. Has nothing to do with genetics, okay? That is all how they're cramped up in the mom's belly. Genetic defects is, snub noses, different things like that, which have never happened in a crossbred animal. So we intend for them to live out just as long, if not longer, healthy, happier lives than a purebred tiger or a purebred lion would. And you got to keep in mind also, take the blinders off, that the world did not start with poodles and Pomeranians and English bulldogs. The English bulldog was actually a genetic defect, and the people liked it so much that they bred that genetic defect, and now we have English bulldogs all over the world. So the big thing out of this is going to be curiosity of how big they do grow, because nobody's seen a full-grown one yet, because Russia's is only approximately 8 months old, and what their color pattern is going to keep as they grow. So it's going to be kind of exciting for the entire world to see what these little things grow up to look like. And the most amazing thing is that you would never have expected this to happen in the little town of Wynnewood, Oklahoma. So we're kind of proud to be able to put Wynnewood, Oklahoma on the map for that. And the last thing about this is the ever-changing laws here in the United States about private ownership of exotic cats and private zoos and private sanctuaries and stuff like that. This would never be able to happen in a zoo like Oklahoma City Zoo or Tulsa Zoo because they are AZA accredited. And a lot of people don't understand, when a zoo is AZA accredited, you can only purchase or obtain animals from the AZA pool, which is kind of like a giant exotic feedlot. And it's all about making money or whatever. So if it wasn't for private breeders and private zoos such as the Gerald Wayne Zoo here, this would never have happened in America.
That's awesome. I appreciate you sharing your story.
Hey, I appreciate you coming.
Thank you very much.